me read it. Okay, so there's a new girl in the school called Jay. Okay, it was a girl. Okay, and she was in my third period. Oh, she was in my third period, and the first couple of days of July, or whatever month have been, Jay said that she had to find stuff. And me and my friend L says, "Oh, period, that's tea for us." But we were like, "Tell us." And she was like, she just wanted to tell us who her fine stuff was. But a couple of days later, my friend L in third period, we just started guessing. She started guessing names. Said his first period is Miss Clayton, and her first period is Miss Clayton too. So we're like, okay, put two together. Who's in Miss Clayton class? Who's in Miss Clayton class? Right? And I'm like, in my head, I know everyone who's in Miss Clayton class, cause that was my first period until my schedule got changed, and now I have history. But yeah. But keep in mind, Christian Ronaldo was in there. My boyfriend, Christian Ronaldo, was in there. Keep in mind. He was in the class. Anyway, so L just kept saying names. And then when L said my boyfriend name, I went silent and I saw her head saying yes. I turned my head and I said, "My man? You talking about my man, Christian Ronaldo?" Then everybody was silent. So then Jay was just like, "That's your man for real, or you just delulu over him?" She was genuinely asking. She wasn't trying to be rude or anything. She was just genuinely asking. And I was like, "No, that's my man. Like, we forever locked in." So I thought. Like, dummy. Dummy. Anyway, we left it at that. And we was like, we're going to talk about it at lunch. And I was like, okay. So then we didn't talk about it. And the days go by. We didn't talk about lunch. I think I forgot. But yeah, did not talk about lunch. Days go by. We're forgetting. I started feeling that my boyfriend Christian not had feelings for Jay. Because left and right, people telling me that, what? Like, what? But then I just let it go. But on this day, Friday, April 25th, I was told after my first period that's across from Jay's first period, literally across from each other, literally. I was told after the first period that bell rung. My two friends that came from that class, Miss Clayton class, came straight to my door waiting for me to come out to tell me what happened. Okay? Close to two. My two friends, we're going to name her, we're just going to say her name. L. And E, my wife. I love her. She's probably cheating on me, but I don't have her number no more, so it's fine. L and E came up to me, my two close friends, told me that Christian Ronaldo had a side piece. And I was just about to cry because, what do you mean? Like, what? Like, what are you talking about? And then, because I'm hurt, but like, I didn't want to show it, so yeah. And I said, "Who's the side piece?" And they said they don't know her name, but they said that I was friends with her. Because they said that they be seeing me with her, but they just don't know her name. And then I walk with her and talk with her. And I'm just like, I have a feeling who it is. So they're describing her, and I'm like, okay, I'll check that because I got third period with her. So then my friend had asked me, am I going to be okay? And I was like, yeah, for now. I'm going to just go to second period, and I'm just going to skip. I'm just skip to second period because nothing happening in there. And I was just ready to handle the situation and get it over, whatever. So then that freaking bell rings, finally. Then I see Jay in the hallway. So we walked together, and I act like nothing was wrong. So we got in class. Then I had sat next to her because we had side seats, and two other my friends were sitting at a different table. And like I said, I need to talk to Jay. So I did. I did talk to her. And she said, it was true. I am Cristiano Ronaldo's side piece. She said she was sorry. She said that I know it hurts. And yeah, then the bell rang again. And I was sat inside, but it was time for lunch. So we went to lunch. And I saw Cristiano Ronaldo and didn't feel like talking. I just wanted to cry. So then I did that. All my friends came up to me and were like, are you okay? Don't cry. He wasn't worth it anyway. He's shocked. And they all are telling me that. But I was crying. But I wasn't crying because of Cristiano Ronaldo. What do I look like crying over a boy? But I was crying over a little bit of him too in the shade. But I was mainly crying over the fact that I wanted to hurt Jay so bad. Cause how could you do that to me? But yeah. So I just wanted to hurt her so bad, and I was like, that's not the person I am to fight her over a boy. And then my friend C. Oh, my friend C was like, it's okay, PTM. I'm gonna slap her once I see her. It's okay. And I was just like in tears because that was my best friend. Like, I really thought we were gonna stick to it because we looked like each other. We were too bad. What? But yeah. My friend just turned on me and I felt so heartbroken. Like Broadway said, fake friends are real. So then yeah, that happened. Then Cristiano Ronaldo said he'll tell me in after school program about the situation and tell me why he said it was a prank. They said it was a prank. I didn't mind for that long, but I knew her enough. We just clicked. I knew her enough to know the point. I knew her enough to where I know that she wasn't gonna take the prank to that far. And if you guys want to know why didn't he come get me? Like, why didn't he come check on me when I was crying? He was all the way in table 4. I was table 1. And he got, like, people were telling him that I was crying. And then he tried to come to me. Like, he tried to act like he was going to the bathroom. But the people had teachers watching us or whatever. They had said no to him. So, he couldn't or whatever. And I was just like... Now, what if he could came and the whole situation would have been different? It would have been, like... Ugh, I'm mad. Anyway, back to the story. And then, yeah, tell me why he told me prank. Because now I got trust issues. Now, he's saying, because I told my friend L to try and change him because he was acting different ever since he left schools and came back. He was acting different. Anyway, so I asked her to change him back a little to his regular self because his regular stuff was breaking, which was true. Anyway, he did a prank on me, and yeah, and right now my feelings are still kind of sad. Like, I want to cry inside because I don't know what to believe. Yeah, but it's like, I'm sure Cristiano Ronaldo is lying because I don't know Jay like that, but I know her enough to the point where she wouldn't take a prank this far. They had me crying and everything. Even my teacher said, don't talk to Jay no more. Don't talk to Jay no more. Cut her off. Then she said, cut Cristiano Ronaldo off too, because they were both dead wrong. So yeah, that's what happened. They were both dead wrong. That's what happened. Literally. Ooh. Period. But yeah, that was the story on how me and Jay fell out. Yeah, that was that Storytime. How do y'all feel about that one? Like, tell me in the comments down below. Out of all of these stories, I'm about to tell you which ones are your favorite. I need to get to bed, so make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. And see you guys in the next one. Bye bye, little butterfly.
How you just wanna take off your clothes and sit right there?